I am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here, and welcome to another video. Today I tried out the new Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale, and I have to say I was very impressed with this game. Now, I know a lot of you clicked on here just to figure out how you can play it. This game is free for mobile devices, for Android and iOS. It also has an emulator if you prefer to play on PC called Game Loop, and I will put a link in the description to where you can download this. Let's get started. So the first thing I notice is that you get the ability to pick a class when you start Battle Royale, which is a pretty cool new feature. I'm going to love to see how this plays out. I looked at a couple of the classes and I was about to pick Medic, but then I noticed that Ninja reduces your sound when moving. And from my experience with other Battle Royale games, I figured that would probably be the best way to go for my very first match. So here we have the classic flying in of the helicopters and planes, dropping players off on the big Battle Royale map. Nothing new here if you played Battle Royale before. The first thing I noticed is that this game felt almost identical to PUBG Mobile. Maybe a little smoother actually. But I definitely got a PUBG Mobile feeling, and that's because this game was partly developed by Tencent, which is the same company responsible for PUBG Mobile. And they've been doing this for a long time, so you know it's going to be pretty good. I jumped out of my parachute and I realized you have to push the sprint button to get a faster drop. So that was one of the first things I figured out. This drop looks like a blackout drop. You got the flare coming off of your foot, and the way the player's movement is when falling reminds me of Blackout. But the rest of the game doesn't remind me too much of Blackout at all. This was surprisingly a very realistic style Battle Royale. So the first thing I found was a vest, a submachine gun, and picking things up was pretty much the exact same as PUBG Mobile. Doors and equipment open automatically and attach automatically, which is a great feature, especially if you're playing from a phone. But if you're playing from a PC, you might want to adjust that so that you can choose when the menus come up and what you want to pick up. The second thing I noticed was the graphic quality. I had my graphics turned all the way up to max and my frame rate turned up to max, and it felt really good. I was very surprised at how good the graphics are for this mobile game. Definitely doesn't compete, with AAA titles on PC and Xbox, but it is damn close. Actually looks a lot better than PUBG Mobile and seems to run just as smooth. The movement was very slow, which I liked because I like a more realistic feel for the Battle Royale games that I play. The only thing I had a complaint about at the very beginning was sound. When you hear the sound, it's kind of hard to figure out exactly where it's coming from, but you get sound indicators on the minimap. So if you hear a sound and you can't tell where it's coming from, look at the minimap and you should get an indicator telling you that's where the sound is coming from. I noticed out here in the field there was some kind of indicator, a red laser pointing into the sky. So I did some inventory management and then I decided to go check this out. It had a symbol of what looks like a dog on the top of it. As I got close, I heard growling sounds. And it said entering boss area. So I decided I'm probably not ready for that, and I turned around and got out of that boss area, but not before I heard some footsteps. I was able to spot this guy and kill him based on the sound that I heard. So far, so good, guys. I wasn't sure if I was going to get a win on the first one, but after my first couple kills, I decided to go for it. So I have an assault rifle. Let's get this fight out of the way real quick. I have an assault rifle using 5.56 and a submachine gun. But there is a sniper rifle back in this house that I wanted to pick up. And this is the M21 EBR, which is a DMR. It is a semi-automatic marksman rifle, great for medium and long range. I know I've used this in previous Call of Duty titles, so I was excited to see how it performed in this one. I was doing some more inventory management when I heard some sounds.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Hipfire is surprisingly good in this game, but I think most mobile games that are shooters have very good hipfire because not everybody has the capacity or skill to quickly aim down sights and control it. So the hipfire is a little overpowered, but that's to be expected in a mobile game. I decided to try the driving out on this crazy looking car. It has a gun mounted to it. I didn't get a chance to try the gun, but I would assume you can shoot from it. Why else would it be there? I just decided to drive into the zone and get on top this little ridge in front of me to see if I could spot any enemies coming into the zone. Check out the detail on these graphics, guys. I know it's not amazing, but for mobile, it kinda is amazing. This is just really good, and this is a game you can play right on your phone if you have a good enough phone. Which is just blowing my mind how good these graphics are for mobile. So we're checking out the zone. We can see the blue zone is coming in. Nothing new there. I hear some shots behind me. This guy actually sees me. He's taking shots at me. He's back there. I decided to hit him with the M21 EBR. Takes about 3 shots to put him down. Pretty sure he was wearing a level 1 vest. So now we're up to 5 kills, and it's time to move on to the next zone. I tested to see if you could jump out of a car while it was moving and not get hurt. You definitely get hurt. I lost about 1/3 of my health jumping out, and it wasn't even moving that fast. I heard this guy coming up, so while I was healing, I decided to wait for him. He entered the doorway, and I got a nice kill on him. I now have the laser sight attached, which makes the hipfire even more OP, and I have a 3x scope on my assault rifle. There's another M21 EBR laying on the ground there. I heard some footsteps around here, so I was proceeding with caution. I wasn't sure where this guy was, if he was still here, or if he had moved on. In Battle Royale, there will be a lot of people that will camp and just wait to hear your footsteps until you get close. Very valid strategy. Now, in this window, I see this. I was like, oh my god, a 50 cal sniper rifle, the Arctic 50. I've never tried this before. In any Call of Duty, I've never even seen it, but I haven't played Call of Duty for a while, so maybe that's why. I decided to give this a try, but I heard some footsteps, so I'm thinking it's this guy that I was looking for earlier.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Then I see him in the house. So I hit him when he comes through the doorway. Not a lot of recoil in this game, guys. Also expected because it's a mobile game. A lot of mobile games that are shooters do not have a lot of recoil because it's just too much to handle on a tablet or a smartphone. Using some meds here to heal up, and then it is time to move on to the next zone. I decided to put a little bit of running action in here, or a little bit of a running simulator in here for you guys, so you can see part of the map, see how smooth it plays, and just get an overall feel for how this Battle Royale mode plays out. As you can see when I look at the map and the mini-map, it is a circle, just like PUBG, that gives you a certain amount of time to get to the next circle, which is considered the safe zone. You get warnings on your screen, both audio and visual, telling you how much time you have left,
Down to the last 5 players.
how many players are
Your
left,
terminal is almost ready.
and things like that. So I almost felt just like I was playing PUBG. And what surprised me the most is how good the graphics were for a mobile game, and that and just how well it played for my very first time. I wasn't expecting such a smooth experience. So as you can see, we're up to 7 kills, and there's 4 players out of 100 players left. So this is when you need to start playing cautiously. But I didn't feel like playing cautiously. I wanted to get these last kills, get the win. So I decided to run basically straight into the zone, and I found these guys. Now we're down to 3 out of 100. I see 2 of them fighting. I go for a headshot here, but it looks like there is a little bit of bullet drop. I was able to get him with the second 50 cal bullet, and there is now 1 enemy player left. I have an idea that he's right in front of me by these 2 buildings, right to my left now actually, and I see him. But he goes prone and crawls away. So I see this sniper tower right here, and I think usually I'd avoid sniper towers, but since this is a new game, let's see how this works out. This almost reminds me of a PUBG sniper tower right here. I decide to get out of there. I see the guy, and I notice he's not facing me, which means he probably doesn't know I'm here. But as I move closer, he runs towards me, and we get the kill for the win. Overall, guys, I'm very satisfied with this game. I think I'll be playing it a little more. It's probably get harder as you rank up and get to play with more skilled players. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, guys, and feel free to hit that join button if you want to support. Thank you so much for watching, and check out the description for links on how you can play this game for free. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys on the next video or the next live stream. Later!